This is my key plate. So it has most of the information on there. So your key color is usually your main color that you're using to get across the information. And then I'm using my second plate with multiple colors to colorize my key image. There are other ways of colorizing or pulling multiple color prints where you're actually, everybody has seen postcards and brochures and things of that nature made on litho presses. And that's done with a 4-color process. And that is 4 different colors: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And with those 4 colors, you can get 17,000 different colors. And we can imitate that. Actually, Jessica Wybright, she is printing these with 4 different plates, imitating that 4-color process, but she's hand pulling those. So she's using a cyan, light blue, a magenta, light red, a yellow, and a black, as well as Jorge Tristani, another printmaker here. He works in 4 colors and does some variations. And you can achieve getting through the combination of those 4 colors with, why am I getting into the 4-color process? It's going to get really complicated. But anyway, basically you can get many different colors if you just use those 4 process colors. Most of the time, printmakers are not working in process colors when they're doing fine art prints. They're just working in pigmented colors where they're choosing what to do. And so sometimes you're choosing to print only in one color or another.
Thank you for,
Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to multitask with that. I hope that answered the question.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is the multiple color plate. And I did what was called a rainbow roll. You might have noticed that I don't have like a solid color going all the way across, and that was just so that I have transparent base going across part of the image. A rainbow roll just means that you can have any combination of colors going across your brayer, and which is what these are, and you could have anywhere from 2, 3, anywhere from 2, 3, 4 different colors, and it's just creating a rainbow effect so that it's gradually blending from one color to the other. And that just allows me to just have a very slow gradation between one color and another. So basically these brayers, because this is such a microscopically thin, it's a microscopically engraved surface, I'm using the brayers instead of carding into, which is what we typically do with other intaglio processes, because it's a really thin that hill and valley that I was describing is like so, it's so small that you can just spread the ink in with the brayer. And now I'm using the tarlatan, which is a starched cheesecloth, to wipe it off of the tops of the hills. So I basically use the brayers to push the ink into the recesses, and now I'm using this to wipe it off of the tops of the hills so that I have ink left only in the recesses. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. It's like putting the ink on and then taking it off.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem very efficient, but it works. And I'm using different colors, and I keep dropping things onto this because I don't normally have this press as a workspace.
What do you call that? A tarlatan?
Tarlatan. Yeah, tarlatan. Tarlatan is just starched cheesecloth.
I have a question.
Please.
I'm not sure how to frame it.
Uh-huh.